Today we are making a truly budget-friendly meal. Literally, this is something that's a go-to for my family when we don't have money. We're starting out with a pound bag of pinto beans. Now, a pound bag's perfect for me and Nikki. If you're going to feed 4 people or more, you might need 2 pounds, but a pound bag's perfect for the 2 of us. And this bag literally cost $1. Then we have a hickory smoked canned ham. This came from Dollar General and it cost $2.50. A whole lot cheaper than buying cubed ham or any other kind of ham. Or you can just spend 69 cents and get ham seasoning. It works good too, but we like chunks of ham. Jiffy corn muffin mix. This box literally costs 50 cents. So these is a very inexpensive meal. I happen to have some eggs, so I'm going to throw 2 eggs into the cornmeal mix. But you can actually make it with just water. You don't have to have eggs. We have our water that we haul. And, of course, we have Nikki's Saison seasoning that she likes. The total cost for this meal is about $5. And it's a complete meal. I'm going to have Nikki assemble it. But as always, the first thing she's going to do is put a liner in the crock pot.
Liner in the crock pot. Liner in the crock pot. I hope y'all had a good Halloween.
We sure did.
Whoop. Liner in the crock pot.
All right.
Now we're going to sanitize.
Nikki's going to sanitize her hands. Very, very important step.
We sanitize our hands. Always wash your hands or sanitize your hands before cooking.
Very good. Now she's going to add the bag of beans to the crock pot. Spread them out evenly on the bottom.
Don't want no contaminants in your food.
Now, I am going to cube this ham. As you can see, it's whole. We want it in cubes to put in here. But it's really easy to do. You don't even have to take it out of the can. Just slice it right in the can. Nikki doesn't like to touch meat, but she doesn't have to touch this. All she's got to do is dump it in. I'm going to spread it out a little bit in there. See, it's all cubed up just the way you want it.
Yeah.
Now, she's going to add some seasoning. Making sure she gets it all over.
You want to season it really good because you're going to add water.
Yep, and it's going to cook all that out. So you really want to season it good. Now, she's going to take the water and she's going to add water to about half the crock pot. While she's doing that, I'm going to mix up the cornmeal. Because this is a one-pot dish. It's all made in the crock pot, including the cornbread. Nothing is made separate.
Just about there.
A little bit more. Right there. Good job.
Okay. So if you have a gallon, about a half a gallon of water.
You need that.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You kind of like folding it in.
Yep, you fold the eggs in. You do not beat them. You fold them in. The reason being is the eggs are what makes cornbread fluffy. Now this cornbread does have egg in it. It's a mix, so you can just do it with water. I like to add a little extra egg because it's protein. But you do not have to add the egg. Once that's all folded in, then I'm going to add a little bit of water, usually around a half a cup. And no, I don't measure because I can tell by sight. All right, we're done with the water. See that come out just perfectly. It's not thin, it's not thick, it's perfect.
Guys, leave the tripod alone.
Now, we're not going to add this yet because the beans have got to cook for an hour before we add the cornbread. But I will add on the video when that's done. So she's going to put the lid on the crock pot. And when she plugs this in, she's going to turn it on high. It's high for 1 hour. Then we stop, we add the cornbread, and then we put it back on high. Reason being is beans take a long, long time to cook. But if they're on high, it only takes about 4 hours. All right, an hour has gone by. As you can see, the beans are starting to cook. The ham's looking good. Very aromatic, you should smell it. Now, when you make cornbread, normally you bake it in a pan. We're making it in the crock pot. 1 pot meal, it's super simple. You see how by it sitting here, it has aerated, gotten bigger? Now I'm going to drop this into the crock pot by scoop. In the same way that you would cook biscuits in a crock pot and make dumplings, your cornbread's going to cook in the crock pot too. And it actually tastes really good. So we're going to take it and we're going to drop it by scoops. Just like that. See? And it's going to cook in little patties almost. It actually tastes really good. And kind of spread it out, as you can see. And it's okay if there's little feelies, and if it rolls together, it's all good. It's going to bake, and it's going to get the flavor of the beans and the ham. And it's also going to serve kind of like a dumpling would in noodles and dumplings. Now I'm going to leave that on high for another hour and check them, and then we'll turn it down low. This is what your pot should look like after an hour of being on high. And your beans are soft. So now we're going to turn them down on low. Right there's low. And we're going to leave the lid off for right now and just let them simmer for about another half an hour. And then they're ready to serve. And look at that. Doesn't that not look good? And boy, you should smell it. All right, these beans are ready to plate. We're using deep dish plates. And the first thing we're going to do is cut some of the cornbread. Because you put that on the bottom of your plate. I'm going to do 2 pieces. This one's for my daughter. Then you're going to scoop the beans, and you see they don't have a lot of juice left. So you're going to pour that over top of the cornbread. Just like that. And we are going to add a little bit of shredded cheese. So let's go over here to the refrigerator and get the shredded cheese. We've got some Colby Monterey Jack shredded cheese. I'll sit you down for just a minute so I can open it. All right, this is nice and hot, so sprinkle the cheese on it, it's going to melt. And there we have it, beans and ham and cornbread. All right, I gave Nikki hers. We put a little dollop of sour cream on the top. Taste it and tell me how it is.
Oh my God, that's so good.
A budget meal and very, very tasty.